Hey, it's Ronan, your accordion teacher, and today I wanted to share a thought. It's not a music lesson, it's not a performance, it's more about being human and playing music. So I've been listening to the song Summertime by George Gershwin for a really long time, and I've been playing it for a really long time. I sing it to my kids as a bedtime song now for 6 years. I know the lyrics, I know the song, and I finally recorded it. I got the sheet music transcribed, I recorded a lesson with some of the variations, and I did something that I don't usually do, which is I Googled, I YouTubed summertime accordion performance. And I listened to accordion players playing Summertime. And that's where doubt set in. That's where imposter syndrome set in. And I was telling Kate yesterday, I don't want to release my performance of it. I'm shy, I'm terrified, I have feelings of I'm not good enough. Who am I to be performing this jazz standard Summertime? Who am I to be teaching it? I don't know the song. Look at these other performances. They're using an E diminished chord. One person had a beautiful walk down. He did a D minor, right? Summertime. That's better than what I can do. I don't play it like that. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. You may have felt this in your lifetime. I think imposter syndrome, the idea that we're not good enough, comes up in different areas. For me, it comes up in music mostly. Other people I know, it comes up to them as parents. Ooh, someone's gonna see that I'm not a good parent, or I don't feed my kid well enough, or I don't take care of my body or my children's needs, or whatever it is, wherever we are. For me, it feels like I'm not an expert. Who am I to be able to teach Summertime? I don't play as well as these other people. And so let me share some thoughts. I think this is an issue that we all experience, and it's an issue that we have to deal with. What I told myself is, I think it is a state of mind. Other people play it their own way. Some of these other musicians play beautiful jazz accordion. It's something to aspire to, but I'm not them. I play Summertime my own way. And in the lesson that I have on Accordion Love, I showed the 2 or 3 ways of playing Summertime. There are 2 versions of the sheet music. There's the version with D minor to A major, and there's the version with D minor to E diminished, which sounds really nice. I play both ways and I teach both ways because I'm a teacher. But my performances, again, I know the song. I sing it to my kids, and that's good enough. I've played the song with jazz musicians in what I notate as the simple notation. Simple doesn't mean bad. I think music has a lot to do with a feeling. I'm remembering now, with that same band, I performed Summertime the way that I perform it on Accordion Love, for the TD Jazz Festival in Toronto on the main stage. And the audience loved it, and we loved it as performers. I played it at the Toronto Blues Festival, the Beaches Blues Festival. And again, hundreds of people liked it, and I liked it too. At the same time, I'm not a jazz musician, so I can be called an imposter. Right? At any moment, a YouTube comment or a jazz musician can come and say, you're not hitting the E diminished, or your solo isn't complicated enough. But I don't think, for me at least, that's not what the kind of music that I play is about. The kind of music that I play has a level of complexity to it, but that's not the main point. Again, my point in playing music and in teaching these songs to you is to understand the song, to bring out the musicality in yourself through that song. So maybe I'll play some versions of Summertime, including the person who did that beautiful walk down. I encourage you to Google Summertime Accordion on YouTube. They're beautiful performers. And I think the thing is that everyone's performance is slightly different. There are ways of interpreting music exactly, especially classical music, But I think when a song like Summertime reaches this kind of status where it's a classic, it's a standard, I think that there's room for interpretation. The same thing happened, this is kind of an aside, I oftentimes learn songs from live performances. So the same thing happened with Howl's Moving Castle. I heard the song a few times, not live, but through the movie, and I picked up my accordion and played it. And that's one of the first songs that I posted on my YouTube channel. It's one of the first songs I learned on the accordion. And I was playing the song for probably 10 years as... And then I performed it that way, and I had a lesson on Accordion Love for my performance. And then someone made a comment, hey, that song's not correct. You're not playing it correctly. And I had to unlearn all that I'd learned and relearn the song correctly. And that's fine. The song is correct now on Accordion Love. I play it more correctly. But still, when I hear other people performing the song, I'm like, oh, they do something beautiful there. I'm missing that chord. They go to an whatever it is. Again, an E diminished before the A7. But I'm okay with my performance. Again, simple doesn't mean incorrect. I feel that my flow of the performance is just fine the way it is. So takeaways. Again, I'll share my takeaway. I don't want to push my thoughts and feelings on you, but keep in mind that however you play your song, if you miss a chord, if you play Obla Di Obla Da with just 2 chords, I'm thinking of Bob Dylan playing Blowing in the Wind. It's just C to F. I make it a bit more complicated by throwing in a G and a walk down to A minor. That's how I play it. That's totally fine. Don't feel bad about doing that. It's more about the performance. It's more about the feeling in the performance, right? I'm thinking of, I'll give you the example. So, Blowing in the Wind by Bob Dylan. That's the whole bass line. I might play it as... I'm introducing other chords, and that's fine. That's correct. Is it true to the recording? No. Is someone going to call me an imposter that I don't know what I'm doing? Maybe I'll call myself that. Not in this song, but that's part of the idea. Anyway, I thought I'd share those thoughts with you. The lesson and performance, 2 lessons and 2 variations of Summertime are up on accordionlove.com. You can click the link in the description. Let me play you some variations on Summertime. Yeah, however you play a song, I think as long as your feeling comes out, the audience will connect to it. For me, the beauty is I connect to the song. It makes me happy, and it makes me happy to teach the song to you as well. Hope that makes sense. Bye bye.